Hello everyone, I am Lalit Sharma, Physics faculty from The Venkateswar School, Gurugram. Today we will discuss how we can use vernier calipers. Vernier caliper are the device made by Pierre Vernier to measure small distances. As you can see, a vernier caliper looks like this. Vernier caliper is a device which is used to measure length, thickness, diameter of an object. It is also known as slide calipers. Why we are saying it slide calipers? There are two scales, main scale and vernier scale, and vernier scale can slide over main scale. That's why it is known as slide caliper. Before measuring distances, lengths, diameter with the help of vernier caliper, we have to find least count of the vernier caliper and the zero error. So what is least count? Least count is the minimum or the smallest measurement that we can take with the help of any instrument is known as its least count. So first we will see what is the value of least count for the vernier caliper. To find this value, we will see that how many divisions are there on the vernier side. Usually there are 10 divisions on the vernier side. So number of division on vernier scale is 10, and vernier, the value of main scale division is 1 mm. So least count can be calculated by dividing this main scale division to the number of division on the vernier scale. So least count of this vernier caliper is 0.1 mm, or you can say 0.01 centimeter. After finding least count, we will see whether the instrument is having zero error. Find zero error. Zero error occurs when the outside jaws are in contact with each other and zero mark of vernier scale does not coincide with the zero of main scale. When vernier scale jaws are fixed to each other, outside jaws are fixed to each other, and if the zero of both scales, main scale and vernier scale, does not coincide, the zero error exists. If the zero of the vernier scale is right to the zero of main scale, it means there is positive zero error, and you can see this is the zero of vernier scale and this is the zero of main scale, and this zero is on the right side of the main scale zero. So positive error, how we will find this positive error? We will see that which division of the vernier scale is coinciding with the main scale. Say there is third division which is coinciding with it. So we will write that value and multiply it with the least count. So this is how we can calculate zero error, positive zero error. And if the zeros of the vernier scale and main scale are coinciding, the vernier caliper is having nil zero error. And if the zero of the vernier scale is existing left to the zero of the main scale, negative zero error exists in the vernier caliper. Then how we will find this negative zero error? We will take 10 minus coinciding digit. We will see which digit of the vernier scale is coinciding with the vernier main scale, and then we will take 10 minus that digit into least count and taking negative of that value. This is how we can calculate zero error. So before measuring any value with the help of vernier caliper, we should know about least count and zero error. So let's see how the vernier caliper actually look like and how we can use it. Student, this is the vernier caliper. It has two scales, main scale. This is the long main scale. This is main scale and this is vernier scale. There is a screw by which we can adjust our vernier. The main scale is a long thin steel strip. This is the main scale with two jaws, jaw 1 and jaw 2. These are known as outside jaws, and there are two upper jaws known as inside jaws. So if we have to find inner diameter of any device like this, if I want to measure inner diameter of this cap, so this is the value. So these jaws are used to measure inner diameter. There is also a thin strip in the back by which we can measure depth of a cylinder. By putting in the main scale has reading in centimeter, and one division is equal to 1 millimeter, and there are 10 divisions on the vernier scale. You can see there are 10 divisions. With the help of this screw we can adjust our vernier. If we wish to find length of this object, we will fix it like this. We will tight our screw and we will note the readings for at vernier scale. You can say it is 5.2 at main scale. So we will write this main scale value, main scale reading, and then we will find which division of vernier is coinciding with the main scale, and then we will write that coinciding digit, and we will make a table to solve and to find its true length. If we wish to find diameter of this object, we can take diameter also. Let's see how we will calculate length of this chalk with the help of this vernier caliper. We will first see the main scale value, and it is 5.2 on the main scale. And now we will see which of the vernier division is coinciding with the main scale. And here it is fourth division that is coinciding with this main scale. And what is the formula for observed length in this case? We will put main scale reading, it is 5.2 plus coinciding digit, that is 4, and the least count, and its value is 0.01 in centimeter. So its value is 5.24. So this is the value, this is our first reading. Then we will readjust and take different position of this chalk. We will put values here. So we can take 3 to 4 readings this way, and then we will take average of these observed lengths, and by say it is x centimeter, and we know if we are having any zero error in the vernier caliper, means if we fix these jaws and we will see the vernier division 0 and the main scale 0, if both are not coinciding, if vernier scale 0 is right to the main scale or to the left, then there zero error exists. So if this vernier scale is to the right, then it is having positive 0 error, and if vernier scale is to the left of the main scale 0, then it is having negative 0 error. So any 0 error may be there in the case of vernier caliper. So if it is plus minus delta x centimeter, then our true value is this observed length, observed value minus plus minus delta x. If 0 error is positive, then we will take plus delta x. If 0 error is negative, then we will take minus delta x centimeter. So this is how we can calculate length of an object with the help of vernier caliper. Thank you.